Hey, welcome back. And in this video, we're gonna talk more about basically online evangelism flowchart. All right, who needs this flowchart? All right, basically any pastor, leader, or Christian who wish to have a complete understanding of how church supposed to be run. This flowchart will help you to understand the flow and how you can also work with your pastor to disciple and evangelize to more people. That's my intent of having this video. Okay, so I'm gonna basically go through the flow chart so you understand. So in traditional evangelism, where they don't do online outreaches in the past, this is how it looks like. So most people will, evangelize to in a way that they invite people to the church building. Okay, so they maybe will share testimony to their friends to help them to understand more about Jesus, and also to encourage them to come to church. Or maybe some is to pray for the sick and needs of people, and through that people also, all right, would come to the church. Praying for the sick is also part and parcel of evangelism as well, in case you were not aware. Right, many people in fact believe in Jesus because you pray for someone, and if someone got healed by Jesus, and then they just come to church naturally. All right, so after that, all right, they will go to the church, and normally, all right, the pastor or Christian leaders will follow up with the new believers on top of the person who brought that person to the church. Okay, then after that, they will move them to a discipleship program normally, all right, where they have Bible studies, prayer groups, and they will encourage them to volunteer in church to serve. But sadly, many Christians stop here. All right, many, including myself. All right, unfortunately, many people, who go to church, they just pay their tithes, all right, because they love God. Here, but go for Bible study classes, go for prayer meetings, go for prayer groups. All right, and the next level is some will volunteer to be ushers, volunteer to be musicians, which is all great. But many people stop there. Right, many Christians in fact sadly stop there. All right, but if you read the Bible carefully, right, many Christians don't, in the disciple time during Jesus time, don't just do Bible study, don't do prayer group, they also share the gospel, they also evangelize as well. So that part is missing, okay, that in most people. All right, so by right it shouldn't stop here, it should continue, right, to go and make disciples in all nations, all right, as what Jesus has commanded us to do. So you should go back here, all right, and continue to evangelize. So this is the traditional evangelism model without online evangelism. All right, so how does online evangelism works? Okay, so first of all, instead of doing offline, we do it online. So we have online invitations. We have online invitation to Zoom, or our Facebook or YouTube. All right, we pray for the sick through Zoom or through Skype, and this is really true. I'm currently doing it right now. Every month, every 2 weeks, in fact, I have a ministry, healing ministry. Basically, we pray for the sick on Zoom, and every week, in fact, we see signs and healings from Jesus. Some people got healed from cancer, some people get healed from headache, some people heal from their wounds, some people heal from diseases, all right, and many more. I've seen so many. So there is also a form of evangelism as well. Okay, and some people like me, you can preach on social media, can be on Facebook, can be on Twitter, or any other social media platform. And everyone can do this. Everyone can share Bible verses on their Facebook profile. And I always tell people, just share a Bible verse on your Facebook. It's so easy to do, less than 5. In fact, I have a tutorial in this course, teach you how to do that as well. And there's no excuse you shouldn't be doing it. You should be doing it actually. Okay. So once you've done that, all right, they will push them to the online or physical church service, okay, where you or the pastor or Christian cell leader will follow up with the new believer. And then they will continue on to online discipleship, which is also currently quite lacking now, I think. But there still is, all right, compared to last time. So we will have online Bible study, online prayer group. So whatever is done offline in the past, now everything switched to online. All right, but the same problem is many Christians stop here. They do not want to go further than what is you've been asked to do. So by right, it's supposed to go a big U-turn back to here and continue. So you, as a Christian, you need to do all three things actually. You need to evangelize, You need to bring them to the church online. You need to also disciple them as well, not just the pastor. So I'm not saying you teach the Bible study. I'm saying that you need to be with that person when you bring them to church, like to encourage them to go for the Bible study or pray for them when they have needs. So you become a pastor actually, in a sense. Actually, everyone should be show pastoral care to everyone. You don't need to be a pastor to show care, right? Showing care, by the way, is a gift for your information. So you don't need to be gifted of caring to show care, right? You can definitely show care to someone, and you need to be gifted to pray for someone, right? So everyone can do it, and I believe you can do it as well. So I hope this gives you a clearer understanding of how online evangelism works and what is expected of you. So that's basically what I want to say in this tutorial. And if you want, you can actually just screenshot this. I put this. We'll see you in the next video. All right, to learn more about online evangelism.